Hello students, I am Prajakta Kulkarni, lecturer, Department of English, KLS Gogte PU College of Commerce and Science. Welcome back in this week once again with the same lesson, A Sunny Morning, which we were reading in the last class. Hope you have understood the play till where we had read in the last class. So this is Unit 5, continuation of last class, A Sunny Morning. Today we will read the next part of the lesson. So students, in the last class we read that the two important characters in the play are Donna Laura and Don Gonzalo. Let's take a quick revision. Laura, an old lady about 70 years old, enters the park with her maid Petra. She occupies a bench and starts feeding the pigeons. At that time, Don Gonzalo, an old gentleman of about 70 years, also comes to the park with his servant Juanito. But Gonzalo's usual bench is occupied by some priests. So he sees for another bench and eventually has to share the same bench where Laura is already sitting. But while walking, he drags his feet. So Laura gets angry because a lot of dust rises due to his dragging of feet. And an unpleasant conversation starts between Laura and Gonzalo. Then Gonzalo offers a pinch of snuff to Laura, and that is how the unpleasant conversation between them turns into a friendly conversation and they talk peacefully to each other. Now let us read further. Before reading further, I request you to keep the textbooks open in front of you so that you understand better. Let me bring to your reminder once again, my dear students, that the pictures, images that you are seeing here are meant only and only for your imagination. So now, Gonzalo starts reading the book that he has brought. But Laura, in a naughty tone, asks him to read the book loudly. Gonzalo starts reading the book loudly. On the other hand, Gonzalo tells Laura that it is very difficult for him to read without his spectacles, and also he needs an additional glass to read books. Now, in turn, he asks Laura if she can read without glasses. Laura takes the book and starts reading loudly. Gonzalo is surprised at this and remarks that he feels very much jealous and envies her wonderful eyesight. But Laura is a smart lady. She reads the book loudly and correctly, not because her eyesight was very good, but in fact because she knew all those verses from that book by heart. Here, Gonzalo tells Laura that he also composed some verses in his youth. So the conversation continues in this way and they start inquiring about one another. Now Laura asks Gonzalo if he has been to America anytime. Gonzalo says that he has been to America several times. Not only that, he was 6 years old when he had first been to America. Gonzalo also tells Laura that he was a native of Valencia and that he was brought up there and he has spent his early youth there. The moment Laura hears the name Valencia, she also starts sharing her memories of her youth days, where Laura tells him that there was a villa near the sea, not very far from Valencia. The villa was hidden among lemon and orange trees. That villa was named as Marcella. The moment Laura says Marcella, Gonzalo is startled, amazed, excited to hear that name, as if it is very much familiar to him, as if he knows it from a long time. He says that, yes, he remembers that in that villa there lived the most beautiful woman and tries to recollect her name. After a moment, he recollects her name called Laura Laurent. At this moment, even Laura gets surprised to hear the name of that lady. They both look at each other, that is, Gonzalo and Laura, sitting on the same bench, look at each other surprisingly, just like in a manner as if they have recognized who that person is, trying to recollect some old memories and reconnect them in the present situation. So they look at each other and Laura is surprised because she realizes that she knows Don Gonzalo. Laura somehow recovers from this excitement and says that Gonzalo reminded her of an old friend of hers, and that old friend was called the Silver Maiden. Yes, says Gonzalo. He also remembers the lady who used to sit by the window with red roses in her hand. Laura also admits that she also remembers the window where the Silver Maiden, the beautiful lady, used to sit. The lady was fair as a lily, with black hair and beautiful black eyes, with an uncommon sweet expression on her face. She was a lady with a perfect figure. That is why she was known as the Silver Maiden. Gonzalo remembers all these memories, having seen the lady sitting at the window, and presently now he is feeling as if the same lady was sitting right in front of him. That shows the memory of the lady was so charming, clear, that he felt happy and excited about remembering the lady. Here, Laura and Gonzalo also remember that the silver maiden, that is, that beautiful lady, had an affair with a young gallant lover. A young man and the lady had an affair. Laura says that her friend had told about the affair. Also, the young lover used to pass by on the horseback every morning down the path under her window. He used to toss up to her balcony a bouquet of flowers, which the lady used to catch. And later, in the afternoon, the gallant horseman would return by the same path. Then she would toss the flowers back to him. Yes, Laura and Gonzalo remember these events happening in the olden days and about the affair. Suddenly, Laura remembers the duel that took place between the gallant lover and another person. So, what had happened was, the parents of that young lady who was called the Silver Maiden, so her parents wanted her to get married to a merchant which was against her wish. Now, one night, when the young lover was waiting under the lady's window, the merchant whom she was to get married to unexpectedly came there. After seeing that the lady and the young man were together, the merchant got very angry, furious, and insulted the young man. A quarrel took place between them, and eventually the quarrel turned into a duel. Duel is a fight. By sunrise, the merchant was badly wounded on the beach, and so the young lover boy had to run away, hide himself because he had wounded the merchant. Now, students, Laura is surprised and exclaims that how Gonzalo knew the love story so well and so much in detail. On that, Gonzalo says that the young lover in the story was his cousin. But here, at this point in the play, Gonzalo realizes that the young lady about whom they are talking is Laura herself, and the story that they are talking of is their own love story when they were young. On the other hand, Laura has already recognized that the old man whom she has met in the park now is none other than Don Gonzalo, the same young man whom she loved in her youth. So now you get the hint, my dear students, that the two people who have met in the park on a sunny morning are the same young man and the beautiful lady who was called the Silver Maiden, who then had an affair in their youth days. But they are telling their own affair as if it was the affair of their friends. They are telling their own stories as if they are stories of their respective friends. This shows that they want to hide their identities even after they have recognized each other. So dear students, hope you have understood the play till here, and we continue reading the remaining part of the play in the next class. Till then, keep reading the text again and again. Take care of yourself. Stay safe at home. See you in the next week. Thank you.